on the Zone and Paramount. But like, and I think that is like, it's good for them, co-promoting it. And by the way, I think that's great for the fight. They should embrace that, but they can't because they're control freaks. They really need him to fight Devin Haney, because when you're paying someone that much money, who are you going to put him in with? It's the best v the best, and I can fight whoever I want. No, you can't. What are you talking about? What, you got a load of the champions and big names on the Zone with other promoters. You can't fight who you want.
Eddie Hearn did not hold back with his latest comments. After news emerged that Shakur Stevenson was making the move to Zuffa Boxing, the veteran promoter openly questioned the timing of the decision, describing it as a risky move with potentially serious consequences. With Devin Haney's name also entering the conversation, Hearn's remarks have sparked fresh debate across the boxing world. Fans and analysts are now asking what is really behind Stevenson's decision and whether this major career move is driven by business opportunities, future mega fights, or something else entirely.
Because it's incredibly humbling. It's teaching them how boxing works. People don't lay down. Oscar de la Hoya don't go, oh, yeah, you have Ryan Garcia. Yeah, I've just put all my work and life into Ryan. Have it. He fights to the end, and he's done brilliant. The Zone, masterpiece from them, masterclass. Now it's a ring card, right? And now the Zone have got it in the UK. I actually think it's a bigger fight in the UK than it is in the US, because everybody knows Conor, everybody knows Ryan, and it's on the Zone. So, and now you've got Oscar de la Hoya up there with Dana.
Looking beyond the headline figures, Eddie Hearn argued that deals like these can come with a significant downside. In his view, while the financial rewards may be enormous, they could also force a fighter to sacrifice opportunities that money cannot buy. Hearn suggested that choosing guaranteed paydays over competing for recognized world titles or building a lasting legacy could ultimately shape how a boxer is remembered. According to him, every fighter must decide what matters most when their career is over, maximizing earnings in the present or chasing achievements that secure a place in boxing history.
Co-promoting it. And by the way, I think that's great for the fight. They should embrace that, but they can't because they're control freaks. And it will be eating them up so bad that it's not really even their show. Do you know what I mean? Whereas it was supposed to be. They gave Conor Ben all that money to have the control to do that fight. Now they're doing it with Golden Boy. And the funnier thing is, it wasn't so long ago that Nick Khan was on the stand testifying in the Muhammad Ali Act, crucifying the WBC.
Shifting the discussion to the financial side of the deal, Eddie Hearn raised another important question. He argued that if Shakur Stevenson's reported value is as high as many believe, Zuffa Boxing will need to deliver opponents capable of justifying that investment. According to Hearn, there are only a handful of fighters who can generate that level of interest, making a showdown with Devin Haney feel less like an optional matchup and more like a necessity. In his view, Haney is one of the few names with enough star power and competitive value to produce the kind of event that matches Stevenson's profile and makes the investment worthwhile.
Rayo Valenzuela, good fighter. But you're going to pay Shakur that kind of money to fight Rayo Valenzuela? They need Devin Haney. They need to make that fight. And actually, as much as it pains me to say the position that Devin and Bill are in right now, and I love them, they should be saying, you really need me right now. Don't you, Zuffa? Because what other fight is going to be worth paying Shakur that kind of money other than Devin Haney? And the problem is with Devin and Bill, when they understand they have leverage, God, they are fucking hard work. Do you know what I mean?
The discussion full circle. Shakur Stevenson made his position clear by identifying Devin Haney as the opponent he wants most at this stage of his career. Stevenson also confirmed that he has been closely following the comments and challenges coming from both Devin Haney and his father, Bill Haney. His response suggests that he is not backing away from the growing attention surrounding the potential matchup. Instead, Stevenson appears ready to embrace the challenge, making it clear that he is willing to step into one of the biggest fights available if the opportunity becomes a reality.
Meet it head on.
Looking to line up? Like, what's your wish list?
Devin and Tank. I mean, I wasn't really thinking about Devin, but out of nowhere, him and Bill Haney started calling my name. So since they started calling my name, I'm a guy that like to answer phone calls. So Devin right now is my #1 priority. And then Gervonta Tank Davis said he'll fight me on Twitter. So let's see if he hold up to his words.
Stevenson also discussed how he believes the fight could come together. He suggested that Devin Haney would need to vacate his current title so they could face each other at a catch weight of 144 pounds. Stevenson was equally confident about the potential outcome, saying that a victory over Haney on that stage would strengthen his claim as one of boxing's best fighters and, in his view, firmly establish him as the sport's top pound-for-pound talent.
I'm hearing that Devin was going to vacate the belt, and once he vacates the belt, we're going to fight at 144 pounds, and I think it's going to be an amazing fight. I think Devin is one of the best fighters in the sport, and for me to go beat Teofimo and then Devin right after, I think there's no question that you could call me #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the sport of boxing.
Stevenson also responded to one of the biggest talking points surrounding a potential fight with Devin Haney, Haney's size advantage. He dismissed the concern, making it clear that he is not intimidated by the difference in size and believes it will not determine the outcome. Stevenson expressed complete confidence in his abilities, saying that when he is at his best, he is ready to take on any challenge. In his view, superior skill, preparation, and execution inside the ring will matter far more than physical size.
Nah, hell no, I'm not scared of that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm comfortable in my own skin. I understand that. When I'm boxing for me. I'm not boxing for everybody else. I enjoy what I do, and I believe in myself also. So, even with the Devin Haney fight, we all know this guy is bigger than me, but it don't scare me. It's not like nothing to be afraid of. I know that me coming on my best night is a lot to deal with for anybody. So I think Floyd done this at times. Andre Ward done this at times. I think Terrence Crawford done it with Canelo, and I can't wait to add my name along those legends.
Eddie Hearn then explained what he believes is the bigger strategy behind Zuffa Boxing's approach. According to Hearn, the promotion is offering fighters massive financial deals in exchange for moving away from the traditional route of chasing recognized world titles and building their legacy through the established boxing system. Speaking specifically about Shakur Stevenson, Hearn made it clear that he has tremendous respect for the young champion's talent and accomplishments. However, he described the reported offer as extraordinarily large, suggesting that the financial package was so significant it would be difficult for almost any fighter to ignore.
But the contract's got to change. And then like next Saturday, Friday and Saturday, Tyson Fury fights, Anthony Joshua fights. Really, after that fight, we should be saying the date is November the X at X. But we won't be in a position to do that if it's not in the UK, because it's going to take time to work out what we're going to do. So, look, I just want the fight to happen. Of course, I want it in the UK. It's the biggest fight in the history of our country. It's one of the biggest fights in the history of the sport. Listen, they want it in New York. We want it in London.
Shifting his attention to the practical consequences of Shakur Stevenson's decision, Eddie Hearn questioned the belief that the move would automatically create endless opportunities. He argued that Stevenson's claim of having unlimited opponent options does not reflect the current state of boxing, as many of the sport's biggest names are already committed to other promotions or existing agreements. According to Hearn, that reality significantly reduces the number of high-profile fights available, leaving Stevenson's pool of realistic opponents much smaller than many people assume.
Advertise. Great deal for Shakur. He gave up his legacy, but he's got legacy. And now he's got a great deal. Good for him. They really need him to fight Devin Haney, because when you're paying someone that much money, who are you going to put him in with? And the narrative that they bleed into fighters is so bizarre. Like, you got Shakur up there going, the great thing about this deal is it's the best v the best, and I can fight whoever I want. No, you can't. What are you talking about? You got a load of the champions and big names on the zone with other promoters. You can't fight who you want, right? Now, who else can you fight right now?
Looking back at how the deal came together, Greg Hackett offered his own perspective on Zuffa Boxing's strategy. He suggested that the promotion may be positioning Shakur Stevenson not only as a top fighter, but also as one of the key faces of the brand. According to Hackett, the focus appears to be on building Stevenson's value as a central figure in the promotion while strengthening Zuffa's identity and long-term presence in the sport. From his viewpoint, branding and business growth could play just as important a role as the high-profile fights that take place inside the ring.
The thing is, Shakur is being paid as a ambassador. He's being paid as a commercial, you know what I mean? They just gonna give him whatever he want, bro. He gonna make the money, and he gonna keep his cool. You know what I'm saying? He gonna tell us Zuffa's is the best thing since sliced bread. You feel me? So I don't know. You know what I mean? You can already see what's going on because they promoting so hard. If you're gonna promote a fight. Don't just keep telling us, yo, Zuffa. Make sure you pick up your Zuffa. Like, come on, bro.
Hackett also questioned Zuffa Boxing's new home of boxing slogan, arguing that the promotion has generated plenty of attention through its marketing and high-profile presentations, but has yet to deliver the blockbuster fights many fans have been expecting. In his view, the company has done an impressive job creating excitement around its brand, but the biggest matchups that would truly validate those claims have not yet materialized. According to Hackett, the promotion's image has advanced faster than its fight schedule, leaving many supporters waiting to see if the bold promises will eventually be backed up inside the ring.
I don't know. I'm gonna tell you this, man. They better do something. This next fight for Shakur better be something worthy, bro. Because with all this capping, and see, people keep trying to give them excuse. Well, they just started. Yeah, but they're the ones saying all of this. It's not us. We didn't say Zuffa's the new place. They said it. Zuffa is the new home of boxing. You know what I mean? So, all right, show us what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of people said that they got a lot more publicity because of the MMA world. Obviously,
looking ahead to a possible showdown with Devin Haney, Eddie Hearn also raised concerns about the financial side of making the fight happen. He argued that if Shakur Stevenson's reported contract is as valuable as many believe, securing another elite name like Haney could become a major challenge. Haney would likely expect a similarly substantial purse, making the overall cost of the event extremely high. According to Hearn, those financial demands could become one of the biggest obstacles to finalizing the blockbuster matchup, potentially delaying the super fight that boxing fans have been eagerly anticipating.
Yeah, you already know. And the thing is, if it is a major name and you paying Shakur all this money, then what you gonna pay the ops? You know what I mean? If it is a major name, you gotta pay them big too.
You ain't lying on that. You know, that's why everyone's like, yo, are they interested in giving that other person that type of money, like a Devin Haney? You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna want the same.
Yeah, he gonna want the same or more. And he really think he deserves more. That's the truth. So these guys, they want more. They don't want to get the same split. They want more.
Shakur Stevenson's move to Zuffa Boxing now official. Lamont Roach also shared his thoughts on a potential showdown between Stevenson and Devin Haney. Roach described it as a fascinating matchup featuring two highly skilled and determined fighters who are both eager to prove themselves at the highest level. He acknowledged that they do not naturally compete in the same weight class, which adds another layer of intrigue to the fight. In Roach's view, if the bout does happen, the outcome will not be decided by reputation or pre-fight talk, but by which fighter delivers the stronger performance when they step into the ring on fight night.
I think that's a good fight. I think that's a really good fight. It depends on who shows up as the superior guy that night. I'm not gonna lie, you got two good fighters, two great fighters, young, and both of them still hungry, still champ, weight class apart. So that's gonna be the thing that's how it's.
Roach also addressed the speculation surrounding a possible weight clause for a potential fight between Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. He admitted that giving up any physical advantage is not something most fighters are willing to do, as weight can play an important role in a high-level matchup. While discussing the topic, Roach also added a lighthearted comment, saying that if the fight is eventually made, he would be one of the first people watching because he believes it has all the ingredients to be an outstanding and highly competitive contest.
If that happens, obviously they were saying like there's going to be a weight clause and things like that. So how does that affect, Devin's side? How does it, if it does, how does that give Shakur an advantage? Things like that. And coming into a fight with Shakur Stevenson, giving them an advantage it's not the thing anybody wants to do. So, if that fight happens, I will be there, front row. I will be there.
Meanwhile, Tim Bradley also weighed in and pointed to advantages beyond the boxing promotion itself. He broke down the wider network tied to a Zuffa deal, highlighting exposure across platforms like Netflix and DAZN as a way for fighters to build opportunities well beyond a single outlet.
You got to think about, all the different places and networks that you're going to be exposed to. It's just not Zuffa Boxing, people. You got to understand all the affiliates and everybody that's involved. You guys are only looking at one entity, and that's Zuffa Boxing. When you see on Sundays or whatever. If you even watch the shows, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure you guys are big fight fans. You still watching these shows because, hey, some of those shows, man, they be cracking. You know, they be having some good ass competitive fights on there. However, you know, that's one place that you can see, you know, boxing.
Meanwhile, Tim Bradley offered a different perspective, focusing on the opportunities that could come with a deal involving Zuffa Boxing. He explained that the potential benefits extend beyond the promotion itself, pointing to the broader media network and increased visibility available through major platforms. According to Bradley, partnerships with large entertainment outlets could give fighters far greater exposure, helping them grow their profiles, attract new audiences, and create career opportunities that reach well beyond competing in the ring alone.
You know what I mean? And the money right now is so astronomical that both Shakur and Haney both are practically, you know, free agents. They are. They are free agents. They're out there. Shakur doesn't have a promoter right now. He has a management crew, but he doesn't have a promoter. You know, Eddie Hearn was his last promoter, and he fulfilled his deal. And then, of course, Devin Haney. Devin Haney's kind of been roaming with his father and been doing it, you know, managing. His father's been managing him very well. And he right now doesn't have a promoter.
Bradley also pointed out that both fighters are now at an important stage in their careers, especially following their previous relationships with promoters such as Top Rank and Eddie Hearn. In his view, the current timing creates a unique opportunity to explore new business possibilities. He argued that this could be one of the few chances for fighters to secure life-changing financial deals that may be difficult to match through more traditional promotional routes, making the decision as much about long-term financial security as it is about success inside the ring.
Yes, it is. And, you know, off the rip, I'm just going to let y'all know right now, I would never bet against Shakur Stevenson. I'm letting y'all know off the rip, you know. Haney might be the guy that can compete and beat you know, Shakur Stevenson, but I would never bet against Shakur, man. I think defensively, I think he's a brilliant boxer. I don't think anybody can outthink him. Or outposition him, man.
Tim Bradley also praised Shakur Stevenson's exceptional defensive abilities, saying he would never underestimate or bet against Stevenson inside the ring. At the same time, he acknowledged that Devin Haney possesses the skills and experience to make the contest highly competitive. Bradley believes Haney is one of the few fighters capable of matching Stevenson at the highest level, making this a matchup that deserves serious attention. His comments reflected respect for both men and reinforced the idea that, if the fight is made, fans could witness one of the most evenly matched and intriguing boxing contests in recent.
Look at Debo right here. See how big he is? Look at his torso.
Discussing how a potential fight between Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney could play out, Showbiz the Adult shared his view on the strategy Stevenson should consider. He argued that one of the biggest factors would be minimizing Haney's natural size advantage. In his opinion, Stevenson would benefit from negotiating a weight clause that limits how much Haney can weigh on fight night. Showbiz believes such a condition could reduce Haney's physical edge, allowing Stevenson's speed, timing, and technical accuracy to become the deciding factors in the matchup. He presented it as a tactical approach that could improve Stevenson's chances against a naturally bigger opponent.
Devin Haney beats Shakur Stevenson. Here's how. Use that stick, jab Shakur Stevenson back into the ropes, and then spam the right hand. When Shakur Stevenson runs out of real estate and gets into a little bit of trouble, it's his instinct to lean back and to his left, which leans him right into the right hand. You don't believe me? Check this out. That's how Debo beat Shakur Stevenson.
The breakdown didn't stop there. It also zeroed in on a specific habit in Stevenson's defense, his tendency to lean back and drift to his left when under pressure. Rather than throwing in volume, Haney could exploit that pattern with a well-timed right hand aimed exactly where Stevenson tends to lean.
Lose some real estate, and then he's going to lean to his left and fall right to that right hand. Be calculated with that right hand. Maybe not spam it. Shakur Stevenson is too smart for that, but be calculated. Throw that right hand.
Looking at the matchup from the other side, Showbiz the Adult explained that Devin Haney's best route to victory would rely on a completely different strategy. He identified Haney's jab as the key weapon, arguing that using it consistently could help him control the distance, force Stevenson onto the back foot, and limit his movement around the ring. By dictating the pace and positioning, Haney could gradually take away Stevenson's space and make it more difficult for him to use his speed and defensive skills. In Showbiz's view, that game plan is what makes Haney such a dangerous and challenging opponent for Stevenson.
Yeah, I saw that. I think it's coming. I think everybody's. Yeah, I think it's almost inevitable. He had already had a couple of fights, over Saudi and all those kinds of things as well. So I think this was kind of like the maturation process for him in his career, especially, moving beyond top rank. Once you go beyond top rank, what is that?
Analysis went even further by highlighting a specific defensive tendency that Shakur Stevenson has shown at times in the ring. According to the breakdown, Stevenson can occasionally lean backward and move toward his left when facing sustained pressure. Rather than overwhelming him with a high volume of punches, the suggestion was that Devin Haney could capitalize on that habit by patiently waiting for the right moment to land a straight right hand as Stevenson shifts into that position. The idea was presented as a tactical adjustment that could give Haney an opportunity to break through Stevenson's normally outstanding defense.
A mixture of, first of all, youth, still not even 30 years old yet,
right.
Still conceivably, and I think, has the best fights and performances too in front of him. I don't think he's peaked yet. I think he still has things to build off of, and all that stuff I was just saying in the last one. I think he's very capable of executing a lot of those things against more fighters than just as Zepeda, who's good. So he's got the blend of youth, accomplishments. I think he's already a Hall of Famer, 4-division world champion, unified and/or lineal in 2 separate divisions already, all before 30.
Looking at the bigger picture, Sean Porter viewed Shakur Stevenson's move as a logical progression rather than a surprising decision. In his opinion, the change reflects the next stage of Stevenson's career after spending years developing under top rank and gaining valuable experience through high-level fights on the international stage. Porter suggested that the move was not an unexpected departure, but a natural step for a fighter looking to explore new opportunities and continue building his career at the highest level.
These beginning stages of Zuffa, and people that know business better than me always say, the playbook is always you operate at a loss at first, you spend a lot of money at first,
right?
And so you be one of the guys that's getting them to spend a lot of money when they're operating in a loss before that may start to come down. So him doing it now, he's probably going to get the most bang for his buck doing it now. The whole Zuffa thing, if you've heard on my show, you've heard all the deep things I've had to say about it, but I'll just say that for this one, that it's smart when you combine all those aspects I just said about Shakur.
John Zittel also explained why Shakur Stevenson is viewed as such an important signing for Zuffa Boxing. He argued that Stevenson's value goes far beyond his talent inside the ring. According to Zittel, his relatively young age, championship success across multiple weight divisions, and reputation as a consistent and professional athlete make him an ideal fighter to help build a new promotion around. In his view, that combination of skill, experience, and credibility is exactly what a company like Zuffa Boxing needs to strengthen its reputation and establish itself as a major force in the sport as quickly as possible.
Devin waited, and Bill waited until Shakur signed. As Bill told you, Zuffa, Dana White, His Excellency Turkey House, they've been wanting this fight with Shakur and Devin. Bill wasn't going to box himself in until he had Shakur in the corner. So I said this to Bill yesterday. I said, Jay Prince said that he had 2 double barrels at pointed at Dev. He had to make a decision. And